welcome to all. This is R. Sokumar, Assistant Professor of English, JJ College of Arts and Science, Sivapuram, Pudukottai. Now, we are going to see the poem Africa written by David Diop. Introduction. David Matazzi Diop was born on 9th July 1927. He was considered one of the most promising French West African poet, known for his contribution to the Negritude literary movement. Within the movement, he was recognized as the voice of the people without voice. In 1960, Diop and his wife were killed in a plane crash while returning to France from Dakar. All his work reflect his anti-colonial stance. Africa, my Africa, Africa of proud warriors in ancestral savannas, Africa of whom my grandmother sings. This poem begins with an address to Africa. The name of the continent is repeated 4 times, and in the first line, Africa becomes my Africa. In the next reference, it is a continent of proud warriors in expansive settlement, and then it is the theme of his grandmother's song. The picture is intimate, and the connection with the land is a history and an archetype. Theme is an emphasis on a heroic culture and embedding love of freedom. On the banks of distant river, I have never known you, but your blood flows in my veins, your beautiful black blood that irrigates the fields, the blood of your sweat, the sweat of your work, the work of your slavery. In these lines, the poet records his own experience as an African settled in France. He was born African, but he didn't know about African experience firsthand. But he can experience the identity of blood that united him with the native Africans who labored under colonial rulers in the farm and plantations. They worked, sweated, and spent their youth to fill the colonizer purse. Diop can experience this in his blood. This is evident in the lines, the blood of your sweat, the sweat of your work, the yoke of your slavery, that read like a mathematical derivation. The muted protest is far more effective than open criticism. As an African settled in France, he vigorously experienced the pangs of slavery. Africa, tell me Africa, is this your bag that is unbent? This bag that never break under the weight of humiliation? This bag trembling with the red scars and saying not to the whip under the midday sun? Lines 11 to 15 are a direct address to the African continent. He wants the truth from House's mouth. Dwelling on the geographical shape of the continent, the poet asked, If the backbent continent could remain unbent in the silent heroism of her son, who take all humiliations and refuses the colonial yoke in fortitude. But a grey voice answers me, impetuous child, that tree, young and strong, that tree over there splendid alone amidst white and faded flowers. That is your Africa, springing up anew, springing up passionately, obstinately, whose fruit, bit by bit, acquires the bitter taste of liberty. In the last section, we have the answer of the continent. She answers him in a grave voice. He is called an impetuous child. She points to a particular tree springing up anew in a background amidst white and faded flowers. Colonialism has won and Africa has learned to assert herself to taste the bitter taste of liberty. Conclusion. The poem is a reflection on Africa, her slavery and her slow awakening to freedom. Thank you, one and all.